Alright, gonna continue this in Mari's half right now, so let's see what's going on. So yeah, the last part ended with Takeya helping Setsuna forget about Haruki, but then he brings him up anyway, and then it doesn't end so well because he says, oh yeah, Haruki's smiling, and he mentions how he's busy with work. So Haruki's kind of trying to move on. Anyways, Haruki says here,
板山和久、セリエ B リッチ所属、17歳。藤山北高校を中退後、単身イタリアへ。
Itayama Kazuhisa, Serie B, plays for Riki, 17 years old, moved to Italy alone after dropping out of Kita High School.
板山和
Sorry.
夜食買ってくるけど、北原何か欲しい？
Phew. I'm gonna grab a midnight snack. Would you like anything, Kitahara? And once again, because it's Mari, and she's got that soft voice. Lower that.
ああ、これ終わったら上がりますから。
Oh, I'm good. I'll be leaving after I'm done with this.
そうね。早く帰った方がいいわ。お疲れ様。すれ違いになるといけないから、今行ってくわね。
That's good. It's better if you go home early. Good work today. But I'll take that back if you're still here when I come back.
お疲れ様です。
Likewise, good work.
って3時。
Whoa, 3 o'clock? Although she said it's better if you go home early, if she's getting a midnight snack now, when exactly does she herself plan to go home? But I don't have the right to say that because I missed the last train. Now I have to spend 40 minutes walking back home. I guess I'm lucky though. I'll probably be so tired I don't even dream today, or maybe I'll sleep right through the holiday tomorrow. I've been considering changing departments for a while. I realized I didn't have much of an interest in economics when I was still taking the basic course. In addition, I was planning to work at places where I'd have a lot to write, and it made me think. When I finally made up my mind, I tried to use the positive benefits to convince my friends. Of course, that's not all there was to it. Some of my friends already knew the real reason. I left my home to rent an apartment close to the university. In order to get enough money to live, I worked numerous part-time jobs. I participated in lectures which had nothing to do with my major. I'm also very active in the newspaper club, going to their seminars and working with their social media. In any case, I tried my best to cut down my free time, to run away from Setsuna.
平坂みゆき、パリシェリパンホテル専属パティシエ、23歳。19歳の時、製菓会社主催のコンクールで優勝。
Hirasaka Miyuki, a patissier, working at Sherry Hotel, located in Paris, 23 years old. She won a contest sponsored by a confectionery company when she was only 19 years old. After all, Setsuna holds no resentment for me for what I've done to her. Even though I betrayed her in an unequivocally cruel way, she went on smiling for me as if nothing happened. Then, when I tried to run away, she didn't try to close the distance by force, but she didn't walk away either. All she did was stand in place, while kindly looking at me. When that happened, I always felt happy. My heart started dancing, and I wanted to touch her, and so much, or touch her body and soul so much. I feared that I wouldn't be able to control myself, and I ended up slowly approaching her. But as soon as I realized I was approaching her, when I remembered my memories of the past, I'd recall all the terrible things I'd done to her, and then I'd run away from her once again. This endless cycle has occurred over and over again, leaving both Setsuna and myself miserable. I hate myself for throwing away my chances with Setsuna. I can't forgive myself for stealing her voice from her, the diva who I once adored. That's why my only choice is to give up on Setsuna. My only choice is to become someone who hates Setsuna. Or become someone she hates. Excuse me. So he says, that's why my only choice is to give up on Setsuna. My only choice is to become someone she hates. I wish to find the true Setsuna from our high school days, who belong not to a single person, but to everybody. Instead of being chained down by a person such as myself, I wish she could fly freely like she used to. If one day these wishes of mine come true, that's when I'll be able to recover from this deep slump I've been in for the longest time, or so I hope. So I kind of get that. He doesn't want her to just come back to him because she's zombie Setsuna who is like attracted to him and him alone. He wants her to be a part of the field. And if she became a part of the field again, started dating other people, then he'd move on with his life. I'm thinking about it again. Dreaming about it is too painful, so I try to escape into reality, but before I realize it, I'm unconsciously thinking about it again.
早く片付けないと。
I've got to finish this soon. I completely forget about the article I was supposed to be editing. The draft is due tomorrow. Mari-san went on an overseas trip to gather materials to write this special issue of Kaiograph. If I remember correctly, this article's title is Japanese Youths Active Around the World, an article that reports on Japanese people who are not well known within Japan, yet are famous abroad. Oh god. I reread that section and I'm like, oh, so that's why he's gonna freak out. Right before I closed the report, I scrolled all the way to the bottom. Among the professional soccer player and famous patissier, among all the famous names at the very end, one name stood out to me. Kazusa. Toma Kazusa. Trustee International Piano Competition. 2nd place. I wish she could fly freely, just like she used to. So that's the end of this scene. So this was, or at least this the way they're doing the charting on the script. So this was technically the 2nd scene, I believe? Yeah. So yeah. So I'm looking at the chart. So here's... I probably shouldn't look at all the names on the chart because that'll spoil who has an ending. But they definitely have Setsuna charted. So let's see. There are 19 parts of the common route. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's like 14 scenes with the other girls in closing chapter. And then that doesn't include any of the raunchy scenes, which are actually going to be cut out. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those because I'm sure they're gone. But yeah, so yeah, there's quite a bit. Quite a bit left. So see you guys next time. Bye.